Hey, hey, Unstoppable You crew. Quick vibe check. On a scale from one, I'm stuck in the mud, to five, I'm soaring free like a bird. How are you feeling today? I'm really curious. And my goal is to have you up at least 1 point by the end of this episode. There was a time when fear of the unknown had me completely paralyzed, stuck in place, trapped by endless what ifs and maybes. We have a tendency to remain frozen in situations that no longer serve us, held back by imagined fears that have no real foundation whatsoever. None. Have you ever had a time when you felt stuck completely, like you had boulders on your arms and your feet, unable to move forward no matter how hard you tried? I pose this question today to you because I was doing an exercise and I found myself in reflection about a time in my past where I genuinely felt so stuck that I felt paralyzed. It was indescribable, except how I just gave you a description of having boulders on your hands and on your feet, and you're literally stuck, unable to move. There's so many times in our lives where we wonder whether anything that we're doing is going to pull us out of the mud that we feel that we're in. It seems like the more we try to pull out, the more it sucks us in and even deeper into the old stories, the old mistakes that we made 16 years ago that we hold on to for some strange unknown reason. Like we're replaying old reels of all the highlights of all the things that we've done wrong. And we begin to have this perception of ourselves that we are um, unworthy, unable to move forward because we've done this thing back here that we can't do anything about right now. Yet in our minds, we're running the tapes. We're watching the replays over and over and over. And we're telling the same story. And then we ask ourselves, why do I feel so stuck? Have you ever had a conversation with a friend that has made you rethink how you're living your life based on your own thoughts and your own negative perceptions of who you are as a human? I'm sure that many of you have. And today, what I want to say is that when you're in reflection and when you're asking for help, the answers to your prayers, to your requests, in your meditations, they're already right here. It's already answered, right? It's really like just so close you can touch it. Yet we separate ourselves from the support and the love and the things that we need in order to step out of that fear of the unknown. We make choices to be stuck in our circumstances instead of practicing the feeling of feeling good about the things that we want. We try so much to be like other people and accomplish the things that they're doing, and we lose focus on ourselves. We try to put on a mask and be someone else instead of being ourselves because we're afraid that if we do things in our way, that we'll fail. That if we step up and stand up for what we believe in, that we will be judged, that we will be ridiculed. And so we stay in the prison of the comfort of what we're used to, unable to shift from here to happiness and joy over there. And the reason that happiness and joy is over there and not right here is because of the choice that we're making. Today, there is so much chaos in politics, in how things are being run all over the world. And as human beings, we're putting energy in all the wrong places instead of putting that energy or refocusing that energy on the things that bring us joy, the things that bring us unity, the things that make us laugh. And so I invite you to begin to shift your perspective about yourself as an individual and accept that the mistakes that happened 16 years ago, 30 years ago, are things that happened back then. And there is absolutely nothing that you can do about it today of those things that have already transpired, right? But what you can do today, what you can do in this moment, is begin to shift your perspective and understand that as humans, we are ever evolving and that our mistakes are what give us the strength, the resilience, the courage to be able to move forward in life, to become unstuck, right? We have the power in an instant to shift our perspective. And the meaning that we place on things are simply our own perspectives and the meaning that we give them. There are individuals out there who have gone through things and, in spite of that, still find something to smile about. Yet, from my own experience, at one point in my life, I used to say things like, no one understands what I've been through because they're not in my shoes. And absolutely, no one has felt what you felt because you are an individual. But we are all connected and we all deal with our own pain and our own suffering in our own way, right? But when you receive tools and you receive love and support from people or things or situations that help to give you that spark of hope, it starts with hope, right? We have to start somewhere. We can't always feel happy when things are not going well in our lives. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that if you choose to, a little bit at a time, step out of your own shell, your own prison of the comfort of being where you're at, being stuck, and saying, the hell with this, I know there's something better, and I'm going to try it one step at a time, one simple step at a time. And we do that every day consistently. And will we fall? Yes, we will fall time and time and time again. But the beauty is that we can get up. We don't have to stay down. That's a choice. We are evolving humans, and our experiences teach us courage, strength, resilience, and the ability to move forward in life. It is a choice that we make. So I invite you today to step out of your comfort zone and into a future of possibility. Think about what the feelings are of the thing that you want to experience in your life. What are the feelings, not the thing? As an example, I want to travel the world. Okay, that's a thing, that's a physical thing that you could do, right? I don't want you to focus on, okay, you'll be able to go to Italy and France and see all the sights, but how does it feel if you were to close your eyes and visualize how you would feel if you were in those places that you want to travel all over the world? What does that feeling feel like? And for me, as I talk about it, I just think of just feeling excited and inspired by seeing other cultures and experiencing new foods. And I just wonder how it would be like to taste some authentic food from a different country, right? I think about the tingles that I would have in my mouth from tasting something so delicious, or the experience of connecting with another human being that just has uh, an outlook on life that is vibrant and full of joy and possibility, and a knowing that no matter what, everything is okay, all is well, right? And so that experience, it no longer becomes about traveling. It becomes about how I would feel being where I want to be and seeing the things that I want to see and the joy that I would feel. And that is what you focus on. And pretend, because there's nothing, for me, nothing better than pretending like I've already been to these places and imagining what it would be to actually be there, just to use my imagination. And no one can go in your imagination, no one can invade it except your old thinking, your old perceptions of yourself, right? But if you choose you and you choose to feel good inside, then you can experience all the joy and all the bliss that comes with having whatever it is that you want. Think about a time as a child where you wanted something really, 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 really bad. You wanted it and you thought about it and you dreamt about it and you probably drew pictures about it. And with your unwavering desire and just knowing, feeling how amazing it would be to have those things, you just felt it. And then all of a sudden, as if by magic, that thing that you thought about that made you so happy came, and then you had it. So think about that. Think about something that you really wanted that actually wound up coming into your life, whatever that was. And the excitement and the joy that you felt before you got the thing, so that when it came, it was magical. I can think of so many moments as a child. And sometimes we have to go back to our childhood, back to when we were curious and we wanted to know so much. And no one could destroy our dreams unless we let them, right? Or even think of a time as an adult where there's something that you wanted that you focused on, that you dreamt about, that you pulled pictures out of magazines and put on a vision board. And it came to be because you were feeling good about already having it. And start there. And I can guarantee that when you begin to focus on the feeling of all the things that you want, it will slowly help you to become unstuck, to be able to move forward, to experience the life of your dreams. It starts with you. I'm here to support you on your journey. Share with me the things that excite you, or share with me things that you're having challenges with. And I would love to offer a free gift to help you get started on your journey. So if you'd like that free gift, I'm happy to share it with you and we can connect. I would love to connect and get to know you better, get to know your story, get to know what it is that you're trying to do for yourself, your future, your family. I'm here to support you on your journey because the journey to transformation truly starts from within. So I want to do a quick vibe check and find out if you're feeling just a little bit better than you were before this video started. And share it. Share it with me. It's so important that we are here to support and help others on the journey. And I hope that today's message has given you something to think about. And I want to apologize for my phone going off because I tried to make it a habit to make sure that my phone is completely on silent so it doesn't even vibrate. And I forgot. Now, I could beat myself up about it, and I could just re-record this for the umpteenth time, right? Or I can just keep it, which I think I will, because life happens and mistakes are made. Am I going to beat myself up for it? No, I think I'm going to choose not to, but I would have. I would have. And so for me, this has been um, a learning experience. Note to self, make sure your phone is off when you're going to record a video to share an impactful message with the people that are listening. Okay. So, again, my apologies for the disruption, but share your thoughts with me. I'd love to know where you're on your journey. And I invite you to come back. And, I'd really like to know if there's a specific topic that you'd like to talk about or that you would like for me to chat about. Because what people want to hear, what they want to help, what they need help with is important to me. And I want to be able to address those um, requests and share your thoughts. It would mean a great deal to me. I hope that this has given you food for thought and helped you to become unstuck. And until we meet again, I hope that you have an incredible day And don't let the weather change your mood in the wrong direction. Think about what we've spoken about today. And until next time, toodaloo, darlings.